Hi everybody. So I'm going to do a quick little video. Some of this is Dollar Tree, if not all of it. So I wanted to kind of share with you things I got in my Dollar Tree little box thing here. I have like a whole bunch of things here, and I have some things in front of me. So let's get started here. Really quick, I was in Dollar Tree a few days ago, I would say 2 days ago, and excuse me for my voice, it's a little raspy. But I have just been working 12 hours and then had class this morning. I started back to school. So I'm trying to become a nurse. I'm already a CNA right now. So there's a lot of things I really want to do. So we'll talk about that later. I found in Dollar Tree a foundation. Now, this one you guys know about. This is Candy Moyo. It's a moisturizing foundation. I don't know if you guys can see that really well. Usually every time I go in Dollar Tree, they have foundations for lighter skinned people. This one I looked at and I'm like, that couldn't be a shade for me. I looked at it and it says dark 1. I mean, I'm like, okay, for $1.25, I'm going to test this out. Second of all, I found a concealer for us deep skin tones here. I mean, can you even? You never find stuff like this in Dollar Tree. Not stuff for us, like, you know, complexion stuff. You never find it. So this, I recently bought 2 of them or 3 of them for the concealers. And I want to give you a quick little thing view on that. But we're going to go with this foundation. Or should I do the concealer? Let's do the concealer first. My face is already primed. I decided to do my primer. I usually never prime. I just use moisturizer. But I'm using this one. I've had it for a little while. This is Hard Candy Blur Lockdown or Unlock Primer. Soft focus finish. Visibly reduces pores and fine lines. 12-hour hold. Silicone free. So let's get this started, shall we? Okay. Cute little doe foot. Again, this is like a deep shade, but like, I want to say a deep tan, but like a tan deep, I guess you could call it. So I'm just going to... This says it gives you like full coverage. It's creamy. I'm just gonna do my eyes. Usually you do like your foundation first, but I do my makeup a lot quicker or a lot differently too. As well, I'm just gonna put around my mouth because that's just what I like to do. Because we can sit around there. So far I like this. It's not as full coverage as you would think, but I mean it does give you something nice. So I like to do my concealer under and then over on top of my foundation. So far I know I look like a crazy person, but we're gonna try to do this as quick as we can because I'm only doing this on my phone here. So far not too bad, but let me open up this little dark 1 foundation. I'm curious to see if it's going to be my shade or not, so give me a second. Okay, so I have the I'm going to do one side with the sponge and then we'll see what it looks like with a brush. So this is what it's looking like. I squeeze this a little bit on here. Oh no, is it what I thought? If it doesn't work, we'll make it work, but it said it's a dark 1. So this just looks like a really light tint on my skin. I need like a dark 2 or 3. Sometimes this can make you look really ashy, which I'm kind of afraid of. Let me give you a quick look up. Okay, oh my goodness. I just did one side of my face with, dude, girlfriend, this is looking really ashy. Which I kind of figured. So, I mean, this is dark 1. This is the shade dark 1. In person, and as well as you could tell, like what side of my face I did. Not even a close match. But I mean, I like the attempt, Dollar Tree. But, we got to do better. We have got to do better. I mean, you're getting there. You're getting there with the concealer. But I think if you're sort of a medium tan, you could probably work that shade if you want to be a little darker. You know, maybe a yellow undertone skin or something. You probably could work with this. Oh my. Let me see what it looks like on the other side of my face. Just see it on hold. Okay. I just did pretty much this other side of my face. So this, I'm using a brush with this other side. It does kind of melt in a little bit better, but to be honest, it looks really ashy. But I mean, I can kind of make it work. I'm not going anywhere today. I'm kind of in for the night because I have a lot of studying to do. Oh my gosh, I kind of wanted this to kind of work out for me. It's not bad once you blend it with a brush. I think it's a little bit pleasable if you did it with a brush than a sponge. It's a little bit more forgiving if you do it with a brush. If you're like my shade or something, you may get away with it, but if you do it with a brush, you might be able to do better. Let's see if I can. I mean, I literally had to kind of build this up and like squeeze what I could. This is like a buildable foundation type of thing, and it's supposed to be moisturizing. Honestly, it just feels very drying on my skin, and I have oily skin. So, and look, it goes on really like white, almost like a really like a tinted tan that's not really your shade. So, I mean, I'm kind of building this up a little bit. So, it's okay. It's a little bit better blending with a brush than it is with that. So, let me finish blending this out and do a concealer on top, and we'll go from there. Okay, I wanted to show you literally, I just put the concealer on so I can put it on top. You could tell the concealer is a little bit more tanner than this foundation is, this moisturizing foundation. Honestly, this could be a foundation if I were just sitting in the house and knowing I wasn't going anywhere. But then I have better foundations that I would just do that and sit in the house and just want to feel like I have a nice little complexion thing going on. Concealer is not bad. It claims it's full coverage, but I would say it's kind of medium-ish. It is creamy. It does blend very well. So if you have like a good tan that this kind of color concealer could work for you, this would really make like a really good color corrector, I would think. But it's not bad. I mean, for even coming close to my shade, I mean, I actually would give it like about a 4 out of 5, to be honest with you. Like, just for trying to even include people of my shade tone, you know. And I would probably give the foundation about a 2.5, 3, just because you actually attempted a shade. So Dollar Tree, I need you guys to come up with more shades for us tinted people, for more deeper skin. Okay, that did really well. If you can tell, that's giving me kind of good full coverage. I'm gonna say medium fullish, medium-ish, fullish, something like that. But it's not bad. I mean, I could work with it. Definitely not terrible, but I mean, it's going to replace any of my other concealers I like? Not really. But it is something of $1.25. You know, you can't go wrong with it. So, not a bad thing. Okay, really quick. I don't know how much time my phone will allow me to do this on my phone, but I will just show you the stuff I have. This is a bronzer. This is a glow up contour, medium slash dark. I have tried this before. It doesn't really do much on my skin. You can't even tell it's there. But I will put it on, and I'll just put like a powder bronzer over me and everything, because I'll just set with my normal powders. And I do have a blush here. This is a blush from them. This is from Ione. It hydrates soft. It's soft, blendable, buildable, and long-lasting. I tried the pink. It's not a bad shade. It's I don't know if it's long-lasting, but it's very pretty. I also have a warm rose, like a peachy shade, really, over here, and this one is a soft pink. So I think I may do the warm rose today. And I do have LA Colors little blush here. This is in Peony Perfect. So let's do the bronzer. It doesn't really show up much. I'll just show you a little quickie moment here. So just to kind of show you, it's a little squeezy tube. I think everybody's coming out with these little squeezy tubes. It's okay, not a problem. So like you could tell, like a little bit of something here, but like, it's something, but especially on a medium skin tone. You probably could do this if you're medium shade. It blends pretty well. Let me get a brush to blend it. Okay, so I'm gonna use my little brush here. This is from Amazon. So it does do a nice little soft contour, if you will. It's barely noticeable on me, but I mean, it does give you like a little something, but it's not really impressive. So I'm just gonna do my other face. Like, you can't really tell I did any snatching or contouring. Really, it's really blendable. It blends into the skin. It's really pretty. It does give you like a little sheerness, like a highlight type thing. But it's pretty. But it's, like I said, it's medium dark. So this doesn't really show up on my skin that much, but it's like a tan brownish color. It's not noticeable, but like, you do know you have something there, like a hint. So it's okay. But let me do the other side and I'll get to the blush. Also, I meant to say that this bronzer is from Be Pure. So, I mean, I love the little brand name because I love the little lippy balm. But this is from Be Pure. So definitely check this little bronzer out. It's a glow up contour. I will say it does give you a little glow when you put it on. But it is really pretty. But like I said, it's just not quite from my skin tone. And it's a medium dark shade. So not loving it, but it's okay. Let me get a blush. I think we're going to use the Warm Rose. Oh my goodness, my phone. Let me open this up. Okay, this is what it looks like. It has like a little double coating. Almost giving like an elf kind of vibe, I guess. Little mini shade here. This is what it looks like. And cute little dope foot. And oh, it packs a lot of wallop on there. So I didn't do under my under eye powder yet. So that's what it's looking like. Okay, let me get a brush and go here. So this is this Warm Rose. Looks like a peachy cut shade. I ain't do my under eye powder yet, so I guess I'm following in that trend. Okay, in person, this is a really soft shade. Can you tell? It looks like you can tell. Ooh. Okay. It looks like you can kind of tell, but in person, this is like a really soft mauve shade. It's a Warm Rose. I would definitely give it that. I'm using kind of my natural light, but then I don't know. Yeah. So this is what it's looking like. I think you could kind of briefly tell. I don't know. Can you? Does that look like you can tell? All right. It just looks like a big rosy spot there. Yeah, it's a pretty color in person. It's not a bad color. I mean, I could wear it, but it's not going to replace my e.l.f. of any kind, but it's really, really pretty. So I'm going to set my face because I don't have any powder for that. And I'm going to do my brows and contour, and we'll get to an eyeshadow little stick that I found and some lippy products. So I'll be right back. I'm just setting my face with some L'Oreal, the L'Oreal blurring powder, and let's see, this is a translucent shade. Really about this foundation, it's okay. I mean, it's for $1.25. It's no more than what I expected. But this is one heck of a look. But it's nice. The blush, I would definitely see myself using it. I mean, I haven't in a minute because I was trying to save it for some kind of video to at least try to give to you guys as quick as possible. And I don't know how this is gonna roll, so you might see a two-part. But let me finish this up and I'll be right back, I promise. Really quick, I wanted to show you what I do with my powder. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Loose Setting Powder. And I like to use, this is like the small one. And I got this off Amazon. And what I do is, like, when you take the top off, you normally see a lot of powder because this doesn't have like a, protective cover. But what I like to do is when you have this much powder in and you take your fluffy brush what I like to do is smear all that into that one brush so you don't have to keep dipping back and forth, so you don't look like rusty, crusty, and dusty, which I think I'm kind of looking like right now. But you do that and you get all that product in that brush. Lightly tap it off and you start pouncing away. That's what I like to do. So that's kind of a little thing that I do. I don't know if it's a hack or not, but it depends on the big fluffy brush you use. So that's something I like to do. You just kind of, it gives you like a really set, pressed look without looking cakey, without looking crazy. And I'm purposely like giving you different things here. I'm trying to get what I usually do. So it does make the foundation look a little bit better, or look a ton better. So you don't need to kind of keep dipping and dipping. You know, you don't need to keep doing that. It just depends on the brush you use. So your techniques and stuff is good, but it depends on the tools as well. So, and I like to take a little bit under the brush here and just go under the eye. So you don't look cakey, but you look kind of together, you know? You look like yourself. See, we're looking like ourselves now. Ooh, because I don't know what we were looking like before. Then I like to take a little sponge and then without anything else on it and just kind of press all the powders in. And just kind of do that. These are just little techniques I like to do. I did get this idea from Allie. And by the way, hi Allie. I did order your lip pencils, so they should be on their way. So I can't wait to try that. I don't think I'm going to try with Dollar Tree makeup though. Alright, now we got a complete look sort of way. So I will be right back again with my brows and a better bronzer on. And we do have a mascara to try, so along with the eyeshadow stick, so give me a second. Okay, as much as my phone will let me do this, I'm just taking a little sculpting powder. I haven't even done my brows yet, but I'm just taking a little bit of bronzer. This is a black opal powder. I've been using it. It's supposed to like a bronzer or something, but I got the wrong shade at one time. And I've just been using it as like a contour for the nose. This is just a little angle brush that I got from Amazon, one of the brush collections. And I've just been using it. It has like a nice little kind of tapered angle, little slashed angle here. And I just like using it for my contour on the nose. It's just really, really nice. I've been doing this for a while now. Now sculpt the nose, go around the nozola. So there we go. And I like to take a little brush, just a little loose brush, and just kind of blend it out a little bit so you don't look like you have racetracks on your nose. And just smooth it out. Alright. I'm going to do Maybelline eyebrow, because I like my Express Brow. That's one of my favorite eyebrow pencils. I do like L'Oreal as well. That's also a favorite of mine, eyebrow pencil, but I've just been loving my go-to brow pencil right now is Maybelline Express Brow. Love that, so I'm going to put that on, and then we'll get back to. Okay, so I just used my Maybelline Express Brow, and just kind of just dusting a little bit of that, just to blend it all, and I did use my Maybelline Super Fluff gel, little eyebrow tint, so that's what I got on my face. So, the bronzer I used is Infallible, L'Oreal Infallible bronzer. I pretty much made a dent in that. So, let's try this eyeshadow stick. This is eyeshadow stick, and this is Wild World. This is almost looking like a Wet n Wild kind of packaging, or maybe something like a L'Oreal, speaking of which, but it just looks like a Wet n Wild packaging. But the Dollar Tree is really coming up with some neat packaging stuff and different formulas and everything. I'm really impressed with that, because I'm a girl from way back. Every time me and my parents would go to Dollar Tree and it was to pick up cleaning materials or just anything, I was always at the makeup section. And back when I was in Alabama, we had like a whole wall. So if you go into Dollar Tree, you could go and look like the cash registers were over here, and like on one side of the whole wall they had like sort of whatever that was the season, like say Easter, and had other Easter eggs, but it'd be like a very short corner, but they had other displays out. But like as you got further, you got school supplies, you got nails. I love nails, which I don't wear anymore because of my profession, but I used to get nails, like big long packs of nails. You used to get nail art, $1. You used to get the nail polishes for $1. You used to get all the makeup, LA Colors, LA Girl, from what little bit you could remember. I mean, I'm a girl from way back. That was like a whole wall of stuff, like nail clipping your nails and all nail treatments and facial packs and stuff. Honey, I was about it. I used to like really hold on to my little money that I got from chores and stuff, and it would be like, okay, what do I want to spend it on? Like, let me go to Dollar Tree, let me go to Dollar General. You know what I mean? And then when, things that I would let build up, I'm like, okay, I need some bath stuff. I go to Walmart and go completely between that, the bath stuff, the bath and body things, and the makeup area. I would stay right there. So mom and dad went shopping. I go and find them every so often. Honey, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be over here in the makeup department and the beauty department. And makeup, beauty, bath, I'm all about it. Get the candles from Dollar General. They were like $1. You get the small ones for $1. Honey, I'm about the life. That has never changed. I'm 40-something years old right now. I'm still there. I'm by myself right now. But, honey, times are desperate needs when you still want to look good. And got compliments all the time when I did my makeup. So, I mean, you don't have to spend a lot of money to look good now. You don't want to look like you're, itching. But, you want to look proper. And I've gotten a lot of compliments over that. It's like, oh, you need to do my makeup. I'm like, okay, but, it's just drugstore, honey. It can happen. I went from CoverGirl. That was my first foundation ever. So, I mean, then my skin started going a little crazy, but with my health and everything. And then I went to Neutrogena. So, that's a whole nother story there. But anyway, this is a little eyeshadow stick. So, let's see what's going on here. I saw Kelly Stack. I can't even think straight right now. I saw Kelly Stack doing the eyeshadow tutorial that she had used one of these pencils before. I'm like, I saw that in there, but they didn't have my shade because they had sort of a red tone or red color. I'm like, I don't think I want a red eyeshadow on me. That's just so not happening today. So this is like a little brown shade, I guess. I'm always going to go for the deeper browns or mid-tone browns. So that's just kind of my tone. I'm a warm shade person. So this is, does it say what kind of shade it is? It's matte espresso. Well, it's looking like a creamy espresso with a lot of milk. Let me see if I can build this up a little bit because it's not really showing up or something. So let me see what I can do. Okay, here's what we're doing. So I just kind of built it up on just this eye. You can't really tell a difference in person. It's just, it is very creamy. I like that. For a matte espresso, it's still giving me a glossy vibe. It's not giving me like espresso like I know espresso to be, like a deep chocolate. And that's what I was kind of looking for. Or even something, not quite close to my skin tone, although this is kind of really close to my skin tone. But I was looking for something a little bit more warmer or expecting that. It's not a bad pencil. Ooh, excuse me. For the $1.25, it's not bad, but I used better. But it's really pretty. A little sheen. I was using a little eyeshadow brush to kind of blend it, so I don't think this is going to dry down. Not according to what I heard Miss Kelly Stack said about hers, because she used a really pretty shimmer. And I thought that was really pretty, so it made me actually want to try an eyeshadow stick, because I don't do much eyeshadow anymore. Not just on my daily basis anyway. So, but this fall I'm hoping to do more eyeshadows. I've just kind of gotten away from it because I just don't have a lot of time to even do a lot of makeup anymore. I'm trying to get a lot of sleep in and then go back to school and all the things. So let me know if you want me to do a little small tutorial of just a back to school makeup look. If you guys are in back to school or college, I'm back in college, kind of adult college, like adults, not really university, but just going back to school, and I'm paying my way through school. So yeah, budget is big time. Like I like some of my high-end makeup that I have already, and I got that on a payment plan on Sephora. So yeah, whenever I do buy makeup, it's stuff that I'm very particular that I like and that I want to try, and it's usually sitting in the cart for about a good year or two before I decide to purchase it. So I'm very conscious about things like that. And plus, hopefully this Christmas, I'm planning to take a little vacation, a much needed one. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to budget out things. So I'm all about budget beauty, always have been. But sometimes it's nice to splurge and just really treat yourself on makeup that you've always wanted to try. So there's nothing wrong with that. You know, just be careful the things that you want to buy. Just make sure you're going to use them, and when you do, try to find the minis, because that's really where you're going to find maybe a little bit big bang for your buck. You know, just kind of start off with the minis, because that's what I do. Unless it's something I know I feel like, okay, I am going to enjoy this. So you don't feel like you're wasting product. So yeah, so I'm like building this up. It's giving me a little bit of a warm eye, but it's not espresso. I don't feel like the Sabrina Carpenter espresso, if you know what I mean. I won't sing that because I mean, you know, no. So I think that's about it. I'm gonna see what else I can do with this, but that's about really what it's giving me. Yeah, it's like a really nice sheen. I don't see it foregoing setting down or anything, but in person, I'm trying to see like if you can tell. It's a nice warm tade. I can't speak. It's a nice warm shade. Even as I build it up, it's okay, but it's not my favorite. But it's okay. It's not bad. Okay, really quick. I just curled my lashes. That's about it. So before I put on mascara, let's try this little blush here from LA Colors. This is, like I said, it's Peony Perfect. It's very pink shade, although in person you really don't need it. But it is very, ooh, it's trying to rain outside. It's been cloudy all day with the sun peeping out. So let me open this. Okay, so this is what the color looks like. This is very, very pretty. Usually you can get some good pigment out of it. Oh, look at that. You really don't need this on top of the liquid blush that I have on, because you can see it right through the powder. But this is really pretty. It's really soft. I didn't use very much. So it is giving me some kind of like a nice tint over. It's giving me like a nice sheer color on my cheek for my skin tone. So in person it's definitely giving me a nice sheer. But the liquid blush and this together, yeah, it's really giving me like a nice sheer tint. But you could definitely, for people that are lighter skin tone than I am, you'll definitely get a good pigment out of this. And if I were to build this up more, I definitely would too. But yeah, this is very pretty. And I like sheer tint blushes sometimes, like not too pigmented, but I like just a nice little dusting, like you're just blushing. So, gosh, I hope this uploads. All right. Ooh, down to 28 minutes. Oh, all right. Very nice blush that I like. Very pretty. We'll definitely get some use out of that. I like my blushes. Not a problem at all. I did line my eyes with this Neutrogena gel eyeliner. It's Intense Gel Eyeliner. You can find this on Amazon. This is such a nice creamy eyeliner. And I just did like my liner, but I brought it up just a little bit to blend it up into that eyeshadow. So that's what I kind of did. Give me a little more smokier look to help that eyeshadow out. So I'm liking that idea. Okay. Let's see. What else do I have? Okay, real quick, I'm not going to set this down because I'm not going to wear it too long because I got some studying to do. Sort of not less, two more items. This is a Ioni mascara. This is Lengthening with Fiber mascara. They have some pretty good stuff. This is a tapered brush, it says. So it's a black mascara. So we're going to try that. Everybody likes the Ioni eyelashes. I don't wear eyelashes. I do serums. So let's see what this eye product looks like. Okay, really quick. What is this packaging giving you? Okay, let me know in the comments. What is that giving you? What is that, like Benefit Lash or Um, oh, I can't even think, but it looks like a Benefit one. I can't even, you guys let me know, but this packaging looking very high end. Alright, and it says it's a tapered brush, so I guess that's what this is. I guess it's like a tubing mascara. So this is what the one looks like. It almost looks like a tapered Christmas tree. So that's kind of nice. So let's see what it's gonna do for my little lengthy lashes. Really quick, I like to do my lashes kind of go on top and wiggle them down, and a little bit on top, and a little bit on top, and then I go under. That's what I like to do. I know I look a little crazy, but that's what I like to do. I like to do under, like on top. Oh, let me do this on another level. I'll be right back. Okay, I guess you can kind of see it this way. Maybe, maybe not, but I just wanted to see what I'm actually doing. Okay, it is giving a little length with my lashes. It's kind of hard to give you a look like that on my phone. That's just looking a little scary. I'm so sorry. I hope this gets to upload. Otherwise, I'll have this video on my phone for quite a while. Alright. This is just one coat. It is giving me a little bit of length, or a good, decent length, for a little Dollar Tree. You can kind of tell. I don't know if you can. It's very nice. It's not bad. I mean, it's like a natural looking lash. It's giving me like a natural, oh, look at that. Normally you say not to do that. Did that get on me too much? Nope, not too bad. Okay. Ooh, normally you're supposed to let that dry, but oh, honey. Okay. I didn't get a little spot on it, but it definitely felt like it. Okay, this is definitely a drier formula. Normally Dollar Tree mascaras, I would say, just run away towards, because they just do nothing but really give your lashes color. And it's so dry that they just don't do anything. This, for Ioni, I don't wear the lashes, but I mean, not bad. See, before and a little bit of after. I don't know if you can really tell. I don't think on my phone you really can tell it too much. But in person it's not too bad. It's not, you know, Milani. It's not, you know, your other drugstore stuff. But I mean, it's passable if you want a really nice mascara just to tint your lashes and give you length. I would definitely say, like, go get this, or look for two big mascaras like this that really just give your lashes length. If you are blessed with long lashes and you just want maybe a little more length, or just, you know, build up volume. I think there is a volume one. There is one that I did purchase. Oh no, that's a Lippy Balm. There is another mascara one that I'll show you in a minute that I did purchase that does give a little bit of a volume. Let me go ahead and do this other eye. So it does give me a little bit of a little more lengthening. But it's like a nice everyday lash. So if you want everyday lashes and something really quick, I would definitely get this. But there's definitely better other alternatives like CoverGirl and all your other ones, drugstore wise. But this is not bad. It's not bad at all. It's just giving me a little something. So I'll be right back with the other eye. Okay, not too shabby with the mascara. The eyes are looking nice. I would try to do a little 2 coat on this, so don't do maybe no more than 2, because you can get a little clumpy. But not a bad mascara, honestly. I mean, they've gotten better with their mascaras, so Dollar Tree, you're doing a lot better. Thank you. Just got to work on the foundation. We got to work on more colors for us people of color. You know, we like to look good too on a cheap budget, well, maybe not cheap, on a frugal budget. You know, things are high. We need to find that good deal. You know, the good shade. So not bad. So last but not least, I have 2 lip glosses. Saw some new little lip glosses here. This is also from Le Mercerie. This is a Max Lip Shine. It's a full coverage lip gloss, effortless application. So this is what it's looking like here. This is a I believe it's like a peachy shade. Yeah, this is like a I have a peach shade and a berry shade. That's what it is. So this is a berry shade, and I have a peach shade. So we'll see. We can do one on top of the, one color on this one, and you get me. Okay, so these are the two shades. So this is like an orangey, like a coral orange, and this is like a berry tone. I don't know about you, but this is sort of giving me, probably because of the color, this purple here, is that giving me like a Tower 28 motion? I mean, just like in packaging stuff, like in the shade, not, formulas or anything like that, but is the packaging giving you that similarity? Let me know. All right, we're going with the coral first, because we got warm eyes. Okay, let me go off her chapstick real quick. I like to start off with that anyway. Alright, sorry about that. So we're going to go with the coral shade. I think we're going to do this on the bottom. Oh, okay. It's not as scary as I thought. Let me bring you closer. Oh my. Okay, so this is this shade. I thought this coral shade, this orangey shade, was going to be a little bit intimidating. It's not, because I was looking at it like, no, I don't think that shade could be me, because it looks a little too orange. Oh, but no. Oh, wow. Oh, she is pretty. This is an orangey shade? Or aren't you just pretty? Ooh. Oh, we're so going to get used out of that. And it's soft on the lips. Oh my, let's try this other shade. So this is a berry shade. Oh my. It's very soft on the lips. It's not sticky. Let me open this thing up. We're almost looking like a Tower 28 moment, but we're also giving like Wet n Wild moment here. That's a dope foot, normal dope foot. I did this pinky shade up top. All right now. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, a little too much. Let me rub that off. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's the pink up top. Yeah. We got a little pink up top and the coral on the bottom. Dude, loving. I don't even know which one I like better, but we're gonna rub them together. Just want you to see the colors. Would you wear these colors? Ooh, summertime in the midst of a fall time. Ooh, it's giving me some nice looks here. Okay, we're gonna rub them together. Very soft on the lips, not sticky. Ooh, giving me a nice shade. Ooh, I'm digging it. Okay, so that is all what we have today. Alrighty, so I'm liking that today. I'm feeling that. So really quick, not liking the foundation for the $1.25. It said dark 1. I still want to try it out because maybe you had a chance that would kind of do one of those, tint to your face, like it would maybe oxidize a little bit. So it did oxidize just a smidge, but not a lot. But I think because of the powder I used, it kind of just melted everything together, so it looks like me. I wouldn't buy that foundation for me. It wasn't really moisturizing, but it was sort of a coverage. It did give some kind of coverage. Maybe because of my sponge, it was still a little damp, and it was kind of splotchy on me, but it did do better with the brush. The concealer I do like. It did give me some coverage. So it's not bad. I would definitely continue using that. So I see some good gems here. The eyeshadow stick, not too bad. You just have to blend it a lot more and let it dry. So even as it's drying, I do see a little bit of that that espresso coming through, even though I did my little eyeliner up a little bit. I can see it coming. It just takes time to dry. So that's in the shade Matte Espresso. So I like that. Will it replace any other eyeshadow sticks that I have so far from CoverGirl and from L'Oreal? I don't know about that yet, but it's not a bad eye pencil to start with. So if you're looking for something that you might like, just to start with, you couldn't go wrong with these. I mean, I feel like you could get a nice look with it. They have some different shades. They had this color. They had like a reddish tone. And they did have the like a sparkly shimmery one. So definitely take a look at those. The blushes, they work nice. They're pigmented. On my skin, you may not can tell on my phone, but they are in person. Even after powdering over the liquid that I did, you could still see the color through it. So it's really nice. LA Colors, their blushes, you cannot go wrong with them. They're really pretty. It's a nice sheer look, so if you're looking for something sheer, you can definitely work with that, so it doesn't look like you're over blushing. And whereas some blushes are very pigmented to where you blend for days, you can get away with this one. Like, it's pigmented, but it's like it blends. It's there, but not in your face there, you know. Very pretty. Mascara, again, not a bad mascara, good for those natural days. Definitely check that out. So it has gotten better. When you just are on a pinch, definitely look at Ioni for not only their lashes, I guess, but the mascara is not bad. It's not bad at all. I would definitely use that again. Lip glosses, honey. Yes, please. I'm a lip gloss girl, and I didn't even use a lip liner. So I love my lip liners, but oh my gosh, I have too many lip glosses anyway, but I like to try new lip glosses. I'm a lip girl. Give me a good complexion, good mascara, and good lips. I'm in heaven. That's just me. I love a good complexion with just a good lip combo. Definitely check these out. Les Mercerie. Okay, I hear you. I see you. I see you in passing, but now I picked you up, and I'm picking up what you're laying down. As my teacher would say. So hope you like this little look. I hope my video will kind of go through. This is Dollar Tree makeup at its finest. You can look good on a budget. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money, but there are some other things you can find like e.l.f., Wet n Wild, CoverGirl, Neutrogena. Don't forget about them. Rimmel, all the other good things. Maybelline, all the good ones. Don't forget about those. Even some ones online, like on Amazon. There's some good products on there. You just have to research them out. I will see you guys in my maybe another video. Hopefully, if I can get this loaded up on my YouTube from my phone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to try that for a little while. How about that? Okay. Bye, guys. God bless.